Hi, I'm Curt Frye. In this movie, I would like to continue my series on fundamental skills in Microsoft Excel by showing you how to create a running total. And this is something that a lot of you already know how to do in one way or another, but I thought I'd show you a simple way to do it that might be easier than what you're doing now. The sample file I'm using is ledger.xlsx, and that's an Excel workbook that you can download using the link in the video description below. I have a ledger that is a series of transactions, and I have date, income, expense, and a description, and then at the end I have the balance. That's the amount of money that you have in your account after a specific transaction. The second row says do not erase. And the reason is that because the way that I set up my spreadsheets for a very long time is that I have a value in the first row of the table, and then in the second I have a formula that takes the previous balance and then adds any income and subtracts an expense. So that's why I have do not erase in that second row of the table. Except it turns out it is completely unnecessary. So the first thing I'll do is delete the second row of the table. It's in worksheet row 3. So I've moved my mouse pointer until you see a dark arrow pointing to the right. So I will right click, takes a moment with this mouse. There we go. Point to delete and then click table rows. So I got rid of that row, and of course it throws off the formulas that I had. Now I will change the entry in B2 from blank to 35,000, which is my starting balance. And then I'll go to E2 and type equal. And this will show an error, E1, which is currently the balance header, plus B2 minus C2. Press enter and I get a value error. And the reason is that I have text in cell E1, so it can't be added or subtracted. For the formula to work, I need to treat the value in E1 as 0. And I can do that using the n function, which treats anything except the word true, T-R-U-E, as a 0 for purposes of addition. So in E2, I'll type equal, then n, then E1, then a right parentheses to close it out, plus B2 minus C2. There we go, and press enter, and I get $35,000. And then if I double click the fill handle, then the formula goes down. I have a correct running total here at the end of the transactions in cell E5, and I didn't have to worry about that awkward second line, which can throw off all of your formulas if you accidentally delete it. And of course, if I go down and add another transaction, the formula is copied down, so I can do 9/20/24, have income of $5,000, and that will be a subscription income, and the balance has been updated. So if you need to keep a running total or a ledger of any kind, using the n function allows you to use one formula for the entirety of the balance column instead of having to have a value at the top and then start the value, or rather the formula, in the second row. I hope you enjoyed this tip, and if you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel.